Number 14. Airplane shadow figure.
Verga.
An airport security guard was walking through an empty, dark commercial plane one night when this footage was captured. Checking planes nightly is a routine security protocol. He had received reports of noises from the plane, and this is likely why the guard was filming. After a quick walkthrough that proves the plane is empty, he reaches the front of the plane and directs his camera towards the other end, near the bathrooms. It's quite hard to distinguish, but near the top of the doorway a dark shadow can be seen peeking out, although it appears to be a figure with long hair, leaning from the top. There's no way to know exactly what this is. The guard begins to approach the shadow as it darts several times from behind the wall. Each time it seems to either get larger or expose more of itself. Finally, the guard realizes this apparition is not human, so he turns and runs off the plane. Number 12. Planchette movement.
Ooh. Come on, you guys are around, right?
That is too weird for me.
Although there is an unlimited amount of Ouija footage on the internet, this video is truly convincing because it isn't overly dramatic or filmed in HD. Additionally, this video doesn't actually feature a Ouija board. Instead, the pair of friends are using a Pazuzu board, which aims to communicate with Pazuzu, the king of demons. Two people sit at a table and play with the board as a third person films the encounter. After several minutes of questions and slow moving, the planchette seems to jump forward towards another player.
Did you push that?
I did not push that.
When the piece moved, neither player was directly touching it, and the glass table combined with an investigation shot rules out a magnet setup. Though the group is startled and skeptical, they remain relatively calm as they continue their game. The piece jumps several more times in a similar fashion before the video ends.
Not pushing that. Ooh. Come on, you guys are around, right?
That is too weird for me.
Again, while there is no cinematic jump scares, possessions, or screams, the video is overall unsettling because it comes off as genuine. Number 10. Sibling haunting. Donna Ayers is a 33-year-old mother of 4 who, in 2015, allegedly captured real-life paranormal activity in her home. Donna shares that she had a feudal relationship with her brother before his passing in 2009. In a series of videos, Donna shared her evidence, which includes cups and decor being thrown.
Weird. Oh my gosh. The surface isn't wet or anything, it's all dry. So there's no reason for it to be moving. And it's moving again.
A chandelier swinging mysteriously, and other miscellaneous items being gently moved around. Additionally, Donna claims that she was pinned to her bed and attacked by the spirit, which resulted in physical injuries. After recording the footage, the activity apparently spiked. The multiple videos on her channel show the footage she captured. Number 9. San Francisco College Spirit. A San Francisco college campus carries the legend of a young student that took her own life and now haunts the halls of the university. This footage was allegedly filmed by a night guard after he experienced paranormal occurrences. In the video, the guard walks the halls and peers into several dark classrooms. After checking one pitch-black room, he pans outward and a dark human figure can be seen swiftly running from the shot. From the semi-transparent and dark appearance of the figure, and the way it seems to glide or float away, it's clear that this is not a real person. The guard is instantly startled by the sighting and begins to run in fear. Additionally, as he runs, he captures footage to prove that the culprit wasn't hiding in the surrounding area. Number 8. Webcam Visitor. This photo in particular features two young men posing in front of their webcam. The two boys are smiling and having a good time, but something in the background throws the entire mood off. Near the bottom of the shot, to the right, a small girl or entity can be seen flashing a menacing smile at the camera. Not only is the presence eerie in stature and presence, but its face seems wrong in a number of ways. She seems to have dark eyes, aged skin, and bright yellow pupils. She is leaning against a wall beneath a dim ray of light, and although she is somewhat smiling, her expression seems threatening. The two boys seem unaware of her presence, and she generally doesn't fit the scene or the mood. Number 7. Peru Lights. This video from Peru shows about 6 to 8 blue and white lights in a triangular formation. The set of lights blink and flash in random patterns, move slightly and disappear entirely at some points. While the set is mostly stationary, it does seem to relocate slightly between appearances. It's hard to excuse this as an aircraft or training practice because it is so stationary and no ship body can be seen. This has been deemed another example of the Phoenix Lights phenomenon, which still has no solid explanation. While some believe these events are part of alien life visiting and studying Earth, others insist that it is part of a government conspiracy involving secret technology. However, there are still skeptics that believe it is an optical illusion or faked footage. Number 6. Strange creature in haunted building. Uploaded in mid-2016, this video has skated by relatively under the radar. It currently only has 440 views. The 10-second clip shows the camera woman and a friend inside an abandoned location that she claims to be haunted.
Best friend, come up here.
Is that?
Inside a dim room, a mysterious creature seems to be crouching in a corner. The mostly white figure looks towards the camera with glowing eyes as the girls question what it is before the video ends. The figure is quite unsettling and hard to distinguish. Some claim it looks like a baby lamb without hind legs, but others insist it is something unnatural. Number 5. Mothman.
Taken by a man who says he was driving along State Highway 2 in Point Pleasant, saw something jump from tree to tree, so he pulled off the road to take these pictures.
This urban legend is said to be a human-moth hybrid with red glowing eyes. A multitude of Mothman sightings have been reported and shared for the past 50 years, some more convincing than others. For several years, there was little activity regarding the mysterious flying humanoid, until these photos were submitted a few years ago. A driver claimed that while traveling down State Route 2, he saw a large figure flying from tree to tree over the roadways. When the anonymous driver noticed there was something odd about the creature, he began snapping photos. The images show a dark figure in the sky with large pointed wings and legs. The creature's legs resemble those of a human, but are abnormally long and bent in a puzzling way. The driver said that he had just moved to the area for work and didn't know much about the legend, but insisted the photos were not doctored. Number 4. Attic Sighting. When someone believes their home is haunted, the best option is to set up a motion camera. This way the camera won't have to film all night, and the footage captured will be easier to get through. Although the context of this video is unknown, we can assume that a homeowner heard strange noises from their attic and set up this camera to unveil the cause. This very short clip captures a misshapen, shadowy figure moving in one corner of the attic. The entity does appear to convey a somewhat human build, however, it is very unnatural and transparent to some degree. The present moves around aimlessly in the general vicinity, disappears and reappears multiple times, and ultimately vanishes. Number 3. Peering Spirit. In this photo, a man is posing for a selfie, and a dark ghostly face can be seen peeping through a small window behind him. The spirit seems gray in color and has an angry expression. It's unlikely that this is a reflection, as it is too clearly detailed. The subject of the photo obviously didn't notice the presence while capturing the selfie, and likely noticed it after the fact, which is a very unnerving thought. Number 2. Late night footage. A security guard in a Costa Rica establishment was alone one night when he heard strange noises coming from outside his office. Being the only person in the building, he decided to investigate and also record the journey. First, he walked towards the ladies' room. From the hallway, he saw the door slowly creak open and light shined across the floor. He walked in front of the door and found no one present. He then went to what appears to be a waiting area filled with chairs. While there, he noticed one chair in front of a desk move a few inches on its own. As he began to approach the chair, it fully turned to face him, and he ran back towards his office. At the end of the hallway, in the doorway to his office, there appeared to be a figure. The quality is not the best, so it's hard to confirm if an apparition was in the doorway, but there was some type of movement in the darkness. Eventually, the door slammed closed and the video ended. The guard was distraught throughout the encounter, and we can imagine he had a hard time clocking in the next night. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me, and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. Also, I recently created a subreddit where you can submit videos and stories for future lists. It's r/number 1 Barton Mansion video.
Down on the floor. Right there.
This popular video was filmed in 2001 at the infamous Barton Mansion. The Barton Mansion was the 1850 home of a wealthy doctor. The doctor's daughters passed away in the home, and he eventually went insane while locked inside the house, and ever since the location is said to have a dark history. For years, teens explored the location, though today it's a historical marker. In this video, a group of 4 teenagers entered the mansion with filming equipment after they saw raw meat on the ground during a previous exploration. One of the teens claimed to see a body beneath a room door. A sound is suddenly heard and a massive white figure jumps from a doorway. Though the footage is difficult to see, as the teens are screaming and running in fear, this image shows that the apparition has a skeletal face and is either wearing baggy white clothes or has a smoke-like body.
Right there.
There has been extensive debate on this footage, with some claiming it's actually a film clip, though it's undetermined what film exactly. As always though, there are viewers that genuinely believe the footage to be real and consider it 100% proof of the paranormal. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday.